The stirring sound of horse and hound comes close this Beltane eve. A horn they hear, a darting deer comes leaping through the leaves. Sowing will bring the wild hunt when the old year is reborn, but summer days are barely begun. What hunter blew the horn? I hunt like a hound, the source of the sound, and hear beneath the boughs a fat old friar and his followers calling wedding vows. Who gives this maid away, he says, another, that do I. And he who takes her from Allen Dale knows not what trouble he buys. As I draw closer, no holy hand-fasting feast I see, but mournful airs and funeral prayers beneath the greenwood tree. In the reign of Lionheart, the friar reads the scroll, were outlaws, robbers in the hood, or so the tales told. Among them one shone brightly as a prince, a noble thief. 100 archers, forest folk, cheered him as their chief, named in honour of an ancient spirit, green and good, Robin Goodfellow, enchanter of the wild woods. Gold and grain he gathered from the greed of church and state, held each woman, wise or wild, a goddess in human shape. This man, this mystery, in summer sun and harvest time, still haunts the halls of history in riddles and in rhymes. As I walk through the morning mist, the foresters are gone, and in their place, beneath the greenwood tree, a standing stone. Written there a noble name in letters long and sharp. Here rests Robin. In his red breast beat England's heart. The sun shines through the boughs, the wind is whispering in the leaves. I see the story of Robin's glory in the tallest trees. I wander farther, seeking still who blew the haunting horn. All that grows in the ground tells tales, from birch to barleycorn. There stands the mighty oak, guarding over Robin's stone, whose branches served as quarterstaffs cut for little John, sheltering you, whose strongest branches made an archer's bow for Scarlet, guarding Greenwood King wherever he would go. Waiting by the woody water's side, the weeping willow, from her the miller's son made his master's steady arrows. I catch a scent from somewhere near, a flowing, fruitful vine that fed the friar more than his fair share of Eucharist wine. Fairest of them all, with thorns of red and blooms of white, stands hawthorn, the maypole tree, where each Beltane bright the grinning groom laid down his bow, and in a grove of green danced and hunted and made love to Marian, his May Queen. As I grow to love this land, embrace it as my own, I understand their longing for the king to come back home. When Lackland lorded it over what Lionheart left behind, and the people prayed for triumphant return from Palestine. This forest, full of life, seemed poor without the forest king. The hermit's cell, I find, could use the brightness he would bring. I say a prayer, and shed a tear for Robin and his men. This side of heaven we will never see their like again. Outside the cell I hear a deer running to her fate, and hiding in the brush a vixen pining for her mate. I cease my searching for the ghostly hunter and his horn, and sleep and dream here in the green, where truths and tales are born.